Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to the Jump Dash 2.2 building video. Welcome to 2024. This might be the first stupid idea that I upload to the channel in this year. I hope you all have a fantastic start to your year. Personally, the grind never ends. We are going to check out a specific trigger today that I find very, very fascinating, and that would be the advanced follow trigger. Now, this looks very scary. There's plenty of buttons to feast our eyes upon in this video, but we're gonna just focus on player 1 for our follow at the moment, and we're gonna target group ID number 1. What does all that mean? Okay, so all of these spikes that I place on group number 1, real quick, not 30, number 1, these spikes are going to follow the player. Now that was instant. We do not want to do that. We want to go into this trigger and we want to press the pre button. Now this is a pre-made feature that allows us to make homing missiles towards the cube. All of these spikes are now going to follow us, and doesn't this just look amazing? Look at this. Look at that. They're all following us. That's crazy. It's most useful in platformer mode. Let's just say we have a little way... a ship, not a wave, because apparently you can't use wave in platformer, which is very fair. So when I play, all of these spikes are going to follow us, and that speed is absolutely insane. We better turn that down. We can just crank that all the way down to like 3. Now, this is a little bit more manageable, but it's still really hard to avoid all of these spikes. There's just far too many. We have to, like, stick to maybe 6. I don't know. This might be better. We just have like a line of spikes that are just gonna follow us like this. And it could be cool to just make like a little challenge where you're boxed in as the ship and you have to avoid all of these spikes. So let's just do just that. We're gonna set our spawn group to number 2. We are going to place an object up here. I like to use the star. You can use any object you want. Whenever we press play, we are going to spawn at that star. Now the trigger's active and those spikes have already turned and are facing us, and we're dead. So let's box ourselves up real quick. This is the dead center. We're then going to take our spikes that we put on group number 1 and just put them right here. That is not an appealing place to put them. Or we could just make 7. That would probably make more sense. Okay, here we go. That did not spawn me where I thought it would spawn me. What? Okay, interesting. We're just going to hide a ship portal in here then. Why not? Extra, hide, and then go to cube. I don't know why. I think it's just because of the borders. Yeah, okay. So, we're going to put a block straight away that then moves off the screen as soon as we get there. So let's just go to this line. We'll put a number 3 movement. That's a number 2. That is my mistake. We'll just move this like 200 over to the right. Ease in, max easing. So we have a platform. Oh, but that takes us with it. I don't know if I like that. How am I going to do this? Huh. Maybe we could have a tiny little movement straight away with an ease out that just goes up by like 10. So it just chucks us up in the air, but that's way too far. We gotta have like much less of a movement, maybe just a 2. We just want to like bump us up in the air. Yeah, that's cool, right? I dig that. But these spikes are huge. We have to start the level off smaller. How do you even do that? Mini mode? Yeah, so now we're in the air, and these spikes are gonna chase us around, and then we should introduce some sort of, these spikes kind of go away from us. Where do they go? Why do they go so far away? That is not a missile that I wanna have in the level. It's not trustworthy. I just deleted that starting block thinking it was something else. Now it's over there. Great. Thanks, game. I have just broken the properties of that, so now I have to fix it. Okay, boom. It's back. How are we going to make this more fair and interesting? First off, I think I'm going to make these spikes smaller. I think I want more of them, and I want them to be much smaller on the bottom of the screen. We'll just make this group number 1, right? The same one that is inside this advanced follow straight away. Is there any sort of easing we can apply here? Oh my goodness, there's so many options here. That is ridiculous. We're going to give more of a little chance to move, and we're going to make more of these group number 1 spikes on the bottom. We could also put them on the ceiling if that's not too hard. Let's just see. Hopefully we don't get thrown into them. Oh my goodness, dude. It's literally like Flowey's first attack in Undertale. Now, this is a bit more frequent. They're just so fast. We got to turn down the speed. Absolutely. Let me just do that real quick. So, I think a max speed of like 1.5 plus or minus a good 1. So what this does is it picks a number between 0 and 1, right? Randomly. To either add or subtract from the actual number that's in the speed. So it basically randomly gives these spikes a bit of variance. And you can see some are slower and some are faster now. And this is much better because these are kind of staying closer to me and some of them are flying further away. But it's still hard to track. Like, I don't know how I'm going to make this work, but let's just try even smaller spikes. Why not? More spikes and them being smaller just might be better. Let's just put them all on the ceiling and the floor like this. Okay, and this might be better. It's more like a bullet hell now, and they're very close to me. I like that, but it feels like I'm just flying around in circles still. So maybe what I should do is try and change some of these. So, what do we want to do? We want to turn down the acceleration maybe and give that a bit of variance. And we can also turn down the steer force and give that a bit of variance and see if that helps us out here. Yes, it does. So these are more manageable. There's now too many of them. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's just make it so they only start in the corner. That might be better. So now, yes, this is much better. I can add coins that appear. This is great. Oh, it's just so hard though. What the heck? How am I going to avoid all that? Let's just see how long I can survive like this in normal mode. The box isn't on the screen accurately. That's kind of annoying. Let's just zoom the camera out so we get more space. Okay, let's just put like a 0.8. Cool, just like that. Now let's play. Let's just see how long we can survive in this little... Okay, let's keep going around in the circle. Oh, okay. The variance makes it so it's random every time, I think. Yeah, you see how there's like spikes that are kind of... What the heck? It's gonna be different every attempt. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. I feel like there's now too many spikes. If I want this to be a realistic challenge, I should only have about 4. Now that kind of makes it a little bit lame because they're a bit less varied. They're still too quick. Look at the speed of this guy. And it's going to be different the next time I press play. So I gotta have some sort of measures in place. Maybe a bit less variance. But this is manageable. Okay, this is fine. Oh my goodness, I'm actually crazy. Now, how am I going to generate the coins? We're going to put them in a circle around, and then we're going to copy paste, rotate like this, make sure they're all the correct direction. And then we're going to make a center value right here. So this star is not going to be 2, it's going to be 4. It's going to be hidden, just like this, and it's going to be on B5. It doesn't really matter where we put it. So this is the center point. 4 is the center point. 5 is the number of coins. Gotcha. Now let's just set up a rotation trigger real quick. Where even is the rotation trigger? Dude, my muscle memory is all gone. So 5 is going to rotate around the center. 4 is going to go 360 degrees, and we can give that like 10 seconds maybe. Okay. Then we're going to make another layer of these. Let's just go here, copy paste, and we can scale up like this. And this can be group number 6. And we can scale up again. And this can be number 7. Okay, interesting. We can probably go a little bit higher with the warp just to make another outer layer. We should lock the scale of them now, just like this. Okay, we'll go like right here. Nice. Let's go for 8. So then I'm going to grab all the coins and give it group number 9. And the first thing I'm going to do is set up a scale effect real quick. That is going to be around the center, 4, and it's going to be for number 9, which is all of them. And this is going to scale them down just to... I don't know. Do we want to divide? No, we want to go like 75% of their actual size. So we're going to do that. And we're just going to see how long it takes for the coins to actually reach the center. But I only shrank them on the X. We need to make that on the Y as well. So we can go for a 10-second. So now they're slowly going to get closer to the center. So the ones around the outside are impossible to get. And then they're going to shrink towards the center. But are they going to make it into the center? No, they've stopped. I'm going to put 0.4. I'm feeling whimsical. We're not going to go to like a usual 0.5, which will be half. We're going to go just past half. We're going to watch the coins shrink. It's only the inside layer that are rotating just now. But now they fit inside the box, which is cool. Now we're going to set up the different rotations. So 5 was one time around. We're going to make 6, the next layer out. We can go 1. You can't do points in there. Okay. We'll do 1.5. This would add up to 540. Then for number 7, we're going to give 2 full spins, which is 720. And then for number 8, we're going to give 900. So now these are going to rotate around in a circle, and the game is going to be to collect all of them. Oh god, this is actually pretty difficult. It's hard to keep track of the coins and the spikes, which is kind of annoying. So how do I make it so when all the coins are collected, the level ends? How do I do that? Am I going to have to do a count trigger? I've never used a count trigger in my entire life. Look what 2.2's got me doing. Okay, group number 10. Wait, they already had a group. Number 9. Okay, fine. How do you use a count trigger? Where even is the count trigger? I've never seen this in the menu. I've never used it. I've never... Where is the count trigger? There it is. Count. Boom. What goes in here? Item ID. Okay. Didn't know that. Edit special. Item ID. Pick up item. Item ID number 1. Okay, cool. So count number 1. Target count 20. How many coins are there? How many coins are there? That's the question. 32. So when the target count is 32, there should be a group activated. Is that how it works? I don't actually know. There's no group in here. Target ID. Okay. We have to put in a new group ID here, which should be 10. Yep. Number 10 goes in here. It's going to be activated. First, it's going to be toggled, just like this. Right, first off, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going to put a little block right here that lets me know if this count trigger actually works, because I don't know if this is going to work how I think it works. Let's just go through and ignore damage and collect all of these coins. This is going to be a ridiculous challenge to verify. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, so, boom, that block appears. Awesome, fantastic, amazing. Now we just need to figure out how to do the end trigger. How on earth do you just end the level on the spot? Is that a thing? It's a trigger, right? It's a trigger. It's a trigger. Yes. Okay. Instant end. Spawn trigger number 11? Is that what we activated? No, it's 10. Okay. Not 11. Number 10. So let's just go through, get the coins again. Hopefully this just end. I would have to go in normal mode. Oh, God. So let's just do it. This is going to be so hard. Why have I done this to myself? Okay, just go around in a circle. Just go around in a circle. Just go around in a circle. They're never going to get you. They're never going to... How am I not dead? Oh my god. Oh my god. Get the last two. Yes! I actually verified it first try. No way. You've got to be kidding me. I'm the best. I'm the best. Yippee by Wulzy. What a goofy level. I can't believe I just did that first try. That was insane. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for watching this stupid little spike challenge. I'm going to upload that to the Wulzy account called Yippee. Oh my goodness. Check the links in the description. Leave a like and subscribe and have a good day.